Hello, heroes, and welcome back to another episode here on Ascension. Um, we are still working on our Cultist Healer for a little bit. I am thinking about swapping it to something with a little bit more punch, so we can just clear content a little bit faster. Um, because dungeons really just don't give us a whole lot, unfortunately, when it comes to XP. Um, at least not after the first time you do it. So one of those things. All right, so we need two more raptors. We need to go get hyenas and a giraffe. Allegiance of the old gods. What is this? Oh, these are dungeon quests that we didn't complete. That's fine. Abandon. I thought maybe that was like a new class quest or something, and I just never noticed it when we hit 15. All right. We do need to go out this way. As you can see, we've got tons of stuff out here that we need to be doing. What's up, Crimp? Welcome back, bud. Um, but I am thinking about English. I am thinking about swapping back over to Witch Doctor. So, unfortunately, not. Like, if you've got quests in it, and the first one that you complete will give you a good chunk of XP. But unless you're wearing heirlooms and unless you've got a scroll and XP potion going, after the first time you do a dungeon and you've completed its quests, you don't really get anything else for it. So I wouldn't recommend just spamming dungeons. If you wanted to do something that would give you a lot more XP, PvP's a good way to go. You get plenty of XP doing that. Um, and mana storms. Yep, just a one-time thing, unfortunately. That's why I'm thinking if we go Witch Doctor, we can go back to the bow build, and we should be able to level a little faster because we'll clear quests much faster with that class. I mean, as far as quests go, well, let's find out. Hold up. No, they still have mana storms turned off apparently, which is weird, but whatever. I guess they're not wanting people to just form up giant parties for mana storms and just spam those all day. So makes sense, but at the same time, that's frustrating. I think though we could probably take the crazed druid. Not going to, but I think we could. That's what, barbarian? No, Knight of Zeroth. Of course, he was able to absolutely dunk on that guy. But yeah, look at this. He's the spellcaster one too. So what he's doing is using the slow totem along with the serpent totem, and then he's just cursing them to keep them slow while he just runs around in circles. But I think he's gone spellcaster version instead of archer, which is what we would go if we swap to this. Because yes, you can do this all day long with the spellcaster, but it's going to take you much longer to actually obliterate anything. But yeah, it looks like they've closed Mana Storms, which is a bummer. I get it, but at the same time, I don't. Oh, are you serious? I totally had that guy, and somehow he slippied it out. Okay, there's all of that quest. Now we just need more hyena skins. That's hatred. The hyenas are going to be on the other side of Razor Hill. And then we just need to go to the southern part there. So we'll go around this hill here as carefully as we can. But that's kind of my thought process right now is just to be able to clear content and get a higher level faster. I'm thinking Witch Doctor would probably be our best bet. It hits hard, has a great archer setup, um, stuff like that. Um, I know Pyromancer is super fun. I enjoyed it, but I just don't know yet. So that's why I'm back on the healer. I was thinking about doing a different class today, but I don't know. Problem is I don't know what I want to main. You know what I mean? Like I'm kind of stuck in that phase of like I know I've done a cultist healer for a little bit, and I've done the Stormbringer and the Ranger and Pyromancer and all that, and so I just don't know what I want as my main class. What the? That was a new spell I've not seen before. Oh, that made me want to go jump on the Pyromancer. Holy cow! He threw a flaming skull at the at the enemy. Okay, where are the hyenas? Excuse me. We'll just head straight south and hope that we can run into some. Troll Barbarian. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know if there's something else that you want to see me start to level. Because, like I said, at this point, I've leveled basically everything. And so I'm not 100% sure really what else I want to do. Boom. Just use Malevolence. It'll waste mana, but I'm trying to get my mana back up. And I needed my insanity done. It looks like it's booped us out of doing the PvP stuff. That's fine. We can party up with some people. Looks like they're playing the Poison Mancer. Oh, nope. Spider. Alright. We did hit level 20. And that right there is what makes there we go. That's what makes the spiders so gosh dang difficult, is the ability that they have to just wrap somebody up and then just start beating on them. Because you can't move until the wrap comes down. Okay. Now I just need 2 more hyena skins and we're done with everything we can do out this way. We just need to find said hyenas. Ooh, don't get stuck on a tree, is special. There we go. Mount up. And now we can head to town and turn all this in. We'll go ahead and do our book as soon as we get to town as well. So, yay! I hope everyone is having a wonderful evening tonight. A wonderful and awesome Sunday. Wife aggro. It's the name of a guild. Okay. Hey, how's Cultist Healer? I mean, so far we're enjoying it. Let's see. We just got upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Presence of N'Zoth. Assume the Dark Presence, giving damage dealt 20% chance to summon tentacles on your back that attack nearby enemies for 8 seconds. That's actually a really good one for us because we do have a ability over here that, where'd it go? We had one that dealt with the tentacles, right? Oh no, that was over here. Um, yeah, there you go. Allies affected by your black blood are now healed for 30% of the damage dealt by your tentacles. And now we have a deal here where damage dealt has a 20% chance to, or no, wrong one. We want this one. Giving damage dealt a 20% chance to summon tentacles on our back. So that's what we want. Because that turns into more healing. All right. Drumstick. Yeah, we have to actually go talk to the guy to get that. Um, do. What's up, Rona? Ro, Ra on Rowan? Rowan, maybe? I I'm probably butchering your name, bud. How to save binds when you switch specs? Because there is no gear equipper. Equipment manager here. Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about like when you do your specialization so that it saves this stuff down here? Let's see. 5% increased haste or reduced damage taken. Meh. Uh, yeah, when you stop spec, so it saves binds. Top three melee DPS, please. Um, first, I'm never gonna be able to say your name. That asked that question, but 2 seconds here. So, I'm not 100% sure. I don't think there is a way. I don't think there is a way to save your keybinds down here when you swap specs. At least I've never seen one. I know there were add-ons that were made that would do that, but I don't know if those are viable right now. Outside of that, I have no idea. As far as top three melee DPSs, I'm not 100% sure because I don't typically play a melee DPSer or melee in general, which is what makes me playing this healer so odd. Is that it is a melee heal DPS healer, so that's it. When you swap specs using the orb bind thing, it automatically swaps bindings according to what was used on it prior to swapping. Interesting. I didn't know that. But I don't typically go swapping a whole bunch of specs. And I'm not going to use the stuff that they gave me to be able to do the swapping simply because I don't want to risk uh, this not being our main at some point. Does it save spells or do I need to arrange it again? I mean, if it's on there, it should save it, I believe. But again, not 1,000% sure on that. Found you. It usually saves the spells though. For some reason, sometimes one or two of my spells won't save, and I need to pull it back from my spell book. Are they ones that you are key binding? Like not key binding. Are they ones that you are doing as macros, or are they just the spells themselves? And are they spells that are only associated with that spec? So, like for example, if I was to have a Stormbringer, just because I happen to know the spells off the top of my head, and I was Maelstrom, and then I switch to Lightning, I lose the what is it, Torrent or whatever it's called, um, because that spell is not available on the Lightning build. So, or like for this build, the healer gets Herald of the Depths. None of the other specs do. So if I was to switch from this to the tank, I would lose this button, and every time I switch, I'm going to have to pull it back down to my bar because the tank doesn't have it. They're not macro, no, but they are ones usual associated with the spec. Yeah, so that's most likely what the case is that because it's a spec specific skill, you'll have to do it every time. At least I know, like for me, if I wasn't doing like specs here and I just came here and said, "Oh, I want to be the tank," and then I switch back over to heretic, it will make me redo the heretic specific spells from my spell book. One more. What class are you go hold on. Let me see here. At least for me, you might have better luck with it being more consistent. Because I want to swap between DPS and tank, and I took sex back, and when I did want to turn back on main one, I lost all my spells and action bars. Yeah, I understand that part, but in classic or other experience, there was gear equipped add-on that save every spell that you had. Yeah, like I said, I know that there's a typically there's an add-on, but I don't know if there's an add-on for this game for that. I've never gone to go look because I don't switch specs all that often. But that's honestly the only way I can think of that it would there would be a way to do that quickly. All right, for Echikai, we just need to go do his whistle if I remember correctly. On my way home tomorrow, I gotta stop at Wally World and get me some more Wadas. Oh, not a bother, man. Welcome to the channel. If I can answer a question for you, I'm more than happy to do it. I am definitely not the end all be all. There's definitely people that are going to be in chat way smarter about stuff like that than me, but I will always be happy to at least give you my point of view or my opinion on something. And yay, the quest is bugged. Yeah, no problem. Go forth to victory. Almost level 21. What's crazy is like most of you guys are gonna be like in the 30s, possibly 40s now, I feel. And I've been talking about swapping specs. Oh, I want that mount so bad. I know we don't get flying, but having like this is a cool pet, don't get me wrong. Or a pretty neat mount. But getting one of the like that flame dragon that the pyros get would be dope. But like that thing just looks dope, man. That's why I want to build a pyro just so I can get all their gear. Are we allowed flying at any point later, or did they just make Ascension not have flying? Period. So COA does not have flying. Oh, I did not realize our bag was that gosh darn full, y'all. Excuse me. What are the top 5 DPS at the moment? No idea, because nobody's gotten to max level yet. And I don't need either of those yet. Alright, let's go do Echikai. Actually, first, let's use this dude to empty out our bags. Because, holy cow. Jump, 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 jump. If I was doing perfections, I'd actually be more mindful of what I'm doing, but right now I'm playing the catch-up game to all of the people who are way higher level than we are. And unfortunately, that just means sell to make money. We can always make another class later that will have all of the cool stuff. Equip that. There we go. As far as flying goes, we do not have access to flying. Never have for COA. Well, why doesn't it just get what's the best or top specs? Why just play whatever it is you want? I highly doubt most people know what's meta right now is anyway. Yeah, absolutely. We haven't gotten to be able to play level 60 with the changes, so we don't know what the meta is going to be. I'm actually going to run. No, we'll do Edge Kai first because I think that's going to lead to a quest down here anyway. Um, we haven't been able to get to level 60 since they've made all their massive changes. So what the top anything is going to be hard pressed to figure out. That being said, though, I mean, obviously I have my recommendations for like top 5, but they will not be accurate to what will be meta. I can guarantee you that. Hey there, what is this? Having a hard time deciding between cultist melee or Venomancer melee or Necro. Necro doesn't have a melee, by the way. I mean, if you want my top, I probably couldn't give you top 5, but my top 3, if you're wanting just DPS in general, I would go Witch Doctor Hunter because it's going to be the probably the hardest hitting hunter type range that you can. You're gonna have Pyromancer because of its mobility kit, as well as the fact that it is also a DPS healer. Um, or at least it was. I don't remember if they kept it as a DPS healer. We'd have to go look at it. Uh, Basically any spec, in my opinion, that is the cultist is pretty good in terms of DPS, aside from the healer, because the stat spread for healer is just a little too wonky for you to be top DPS most of the time. Primalist is going to be up there because it just does a ton of damage whether you're in tank or DPS form. And then Necromancer animation specifically is going to be a top DPSer because of the absolute army you can summon. I think we counted it up, and total temporary summons you can have, I think, is like 12 or 14 total summons at one point. You'll be level 60 by that point, but I think you can have a total of 14 out all at one time. It's like 12 or 14. It's crazy. But those would be my tops. Because those are the ones I've played the most of. So I'm not 100% sure on the rest. So I apologize. That's what I thought. Angry Scythe Claws. Witch Hunter, what spec? I can tell you, for Witch Hunter, the Bolt Slinger is probably going to be your number one spec out of that. That class does, or that spec specifically, does so much AoE and single target damage. It is unreal. So yeah. Do do do. All right, we need to come over here for the angry scythe claws. Yeah, it's that hill right there that we're headed to, and then we head over there. Actually, we'll head over there to pick up the wife, the lost. What is it? Lost in battle. Mancrick's wife is over there, so we'll go do that here in a sec, and then we could try to do some dungeons as well again. So that right there is the Witch Doctor ranged build, which is what I was talking about. I like how they're fighting literally everything and I can't get to it. Okay. Why did I get aggro? And kaboom. Then we just run this way. Oh, wait, oh, hold on. We gotta go do Mankirk's wife, and then we'll go do Stolen Silver so that we can turn all those quests in and be done with that. Yeah, Bolt Slinger. Because, like, that's for me. If we had to remake our character right now, the two top choices I have are going to be the Witch Hunter Bolt Slinger build or the Pyromancer. And the Pyromancer is just because I really like the Pyromancer. We need more strength, guys. Like, come on. All right, now we gotta go do the Stolen Silver quest, which is the easiest gosh darn quest ever. Because literally, you can sneak all the way in. You take out 3 raptors, and then just click the chest, and you're done. Ba-dow, bow, bow. Okay. I'm curious to know what all y'all are playing. Like, I know Crimp, you've got Rune Master, and Insane has the Templar. Look at you guys. 25, 26. Goodness. Look at me over here being a slacker trying to play catch up. Oh, somebody went through here and just obliterated this camp. You don't even have to do that. You can literally just go up and over the backside to come over here and grab this. Then, because I'm lazy, we're going to hearth. Do. I hate sneezing. But all right, let's get all this turned in. The drumstick, I think, or the dancing to the beat or whatever. There he is. I was like, that is the man I need to speak to. I'm not going to do the Consumed in Hatred quest simply because the Consumed in Hatred quest I can do while I'm doing some other stuff down south. So many people in here, man. Ooh, I passed the dancing ladies. Yay, I got the sister to join in the dancing. Okay. So now we have Jorn Sky Seeker or whatever, dude way down there. But I want to go over here to what you call it? Actually taking the flight point will be faster, I think. I want to go down to Ratchet, I believe. Show me where I can fly, please. Ratchet, please. Because there's quite a few quests that we can do there. Probably. Vibes. I'll definitely have to go get it when I get closer to 26. Right now, we just hit 21, so that's 5 levels from now. Um, hmm. That's what I want to do. Sounds good. Me and the other Templar were smashing the other players on DPS. He was 38, but I was usually not far from him or beating him sometimes. Nice. That's awesome, man. I don't know what else. There. Get y'all's opinion on some stuff while I continue on here. All right. Yeah, you'll but they're just not working with me as well as Templar. They're just too fun. That's great. I mean, hey, look, man. Two-handed increases dodge rating, expertise rating, hit burns target with 35. Got to be level 26. The Dark Soul. What does it look like? Oh, it's not bad. I'm not sure how well it will work for me being a healer, though. You know? I'll probably leave that pole up for a bit. That's true. I just saw you using a sword, so I figured maybe you'd want it. There's probably a horde version somewhere there. Probably the other two quests require us to go to a dungeon. Okay, and I think if we do the raptor horns, then this guy gives us another quest. Oh no, he already has the quest. Good.
I sure could use your help, kid.
There we go. Then we'll go do the horns first, and then go from there. Okay. Let's queue for a dungeon. By the way, if anybody's wanting to party up and need a healer for dungeons, I am a-okay with doing dungeon runs instead of instead of doing quests. But let me see if this DPS is gonna dip out, and then I can invite you. All right, I'll grab you. I'll grab you positive as soon as we get done with this dungeon. I like how Tank ran off. And I got silenced. Whew, that was close. Right now it will be just you, me, and vibes. So I don't know why he pulled all the way back here. He could have pulled into the boss room. That was not what I wanted to click. I don't even know what the heck that was. That's the ring, isn't it? Tarn Mill? No. What we need is to have a full party so we don't even have to worry about pugging anybody. So really what we're waiting on is one more DPS, a tank, and that's it. Because even if we switch to, because like right now we're at 6 votes. Let's see where we're at on it. Stay on Cultist, 67%. So it looks like Healer Cultist is where we're going to be at. Thank you, Rune Master. Can I stop getting stunned, please? I feel like I'm the only one getting stunned. There's a part of me that wishes I could play this on controller, by the way. But yeah, we would just need a tank. I'd like to have a Primalist tank just because those things are beefy sons of guns. I regret not going a class with all 3 role specs, but Rune Master just looks so cool to me. It is. Hey man, Rune Master is dope. For a second, I was about to get mad because I thought the cultist was, or yeah, the not cultist. Oh, what is that dude called? The Fellsworn. I thought he was the one pulling, and I was about to be like, bruh. I'm just gonna say mana on that one. On retail, I normally tank on Blood DK as my main. Nice. By the way, if you're an ally, your book is over there. Blood Mage tank at some time. I wonder if it's anything similar or not. Not even close. My thing is like I've seen some really, really good Blood Mage tanks, and then I've seen ones that I'm like, why? Like, why did you bother doing it? I didn't know he could transform this guy. Interesting. All right. Leave party. Make sure I'm not in combat. And not whisper. There we go. All right, you're both invited. Witch Hunter has 1 vote. I think. It's 14%. Interesting. Necromancer out here trying to do this quest. It could be me. I could come steal this because it's just his big boy smacking it. Look at that. One out of 5. Oh. Venomancer tank. DJ Fresh is the name of our tank. Now, Venomancer tanking is usually pretty strong. We're going this way? Alright, I'm not used to going this way. I love it when I have a tank with real mitigation, so it makes being a cultist healer so much easier. I think they're talking about me. I don't know if he's gonna LOS. And he's taking some damage. Alright, let's just... Big heals, come on. Whoo, that was close. I don't like the fact that he went from taking like no damage to all the damage. I mean, it's fine, we've got it, but... Whew. Should have grabbed the sides there first, bud. I'm running out of mana. And I died. Meow. I don't think I'm gonna get to you. Aw. Alright. While he's immune, we're just gonna get mana back. Pop my bobblehead. Oh snap! We forgot to put a point into our
At your side, my lady.
forbidden ritual. That would actually help. Whoo! I mean, technically I could wield that, but I'll do more. We got this all day long, brother. Rebuff him with that. Tony R, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Welcome to the guild. It's weird by this point we really only have the 2 heals. I figured we would have gotten another skill somewhere for healing, but I think it's funny that Templar has the spin to win skill and not the Barbarian. Oh. We're about to hit level 22. I'm catching up to you guys. No! I refuse to let my boy die. Whew. That was close. Look at me sucking terribly on that DPS meter down there, bro. Bottom of the barrel DPS. It's fine. Y'all can say it. I'm garbage. We're not even doing 3k DPS, man. Woo! How did you solve the mana problem at healer? I play Venomancer and I get out of mana faster than I out heal the tank. Well, part of it is with the cultist. I can spend sanity or insanity rather, to get my mana back. We're not getting any pouches, which is stupid, but whatever. But yeah, as a cultist healer, we have the ability to spend insanity to get mana back. So we basically have infinite mana. It's rare that I'm gonna have to take a mana break. Come on. No, crap. Of course, I say that, and I ran out of mana trying to keep everybody up using normal heals. I'm out of mana, guys. I'm so sorry. Combo of sleep and boom. Yeah.
There's some food. Do you want me to bring it to you?
What is it?
It's pie. Or it's chicken pot pie.
Oh, chicken puppet.
Yeah.
You can't say it's pie and then go, oh, chicken pot pie, because those are two different food groups, my guy. Yes, I would like some chicken pot pie if you would be so kind. Thank you. I didn't see what he was saying. I was talking to my nephew. Thank you kindly, sir. We'll eat that here in just a minute. Oh. Oh, okay. Y'all did so much damage to that one that it's just dead on its feet. Let's see. Strength. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what stats anymore I really should be focused on. I need something that's gonna get my heals up higher, which I think is intelligence and spell power. But I also need strength so that I hit harder so that my heals proc harder hits. This build is so weird. Uh-oh. Stamina, spell power, like... What? Oh. It's because of all the bonus bosses that are here. I'm gonna need roll on that. Strength, agility, stamina. Why not? Int, spell power. Why not? Need to do some research and figure out what I need to focus on for healer. It's the only thing I don't like about dual stat classes. We hunger for vengeance. But no, I'd rather keep the strength stam for now, anyway. Let's see. We need 3 more points. Oh, that would have been way better to pick up. Because I can put 1 more point there, and then I can put 1 point here, and that... Yeah, I think that'll be fine there. Alright, 22. What's crazy is my strength, agility, and int are all the same. All right, I'm ready when you guys are. Oh, what's up? Address. How's it going, man? All right, let's see where that poll is at, guys. Let's see what you guys said. It says stay on cultist, 12 total votes. So I guess we're doing that. But yeah, Mr. Nick, as far as mana goes, true. The XP's doing pretty good. But as far as mana consumption goes, like we get a skill as a cultist called Sanity Tap. So every 20 sanity I have, I can spend to get 20% of my mana back. Oh, it kicked me out. What? Witch Hunter tank. And they ran off because they were like, nah, we don't need no stinking healer. You should have the little eye icon near your mini map, and you just tell it to teleport to dungeon. Because it did the same thing to me. No problemo. We got another cultist in here, which is cool. Are you in combat or are you still in the original dungeon? This dude is not going to pull the extra bosses. This thing doesn't even need me to heal. We're still not getting any dungeon bags. We may need to completely drop group and regroup if we're trying to get the dungeon bags, by the way. Just saying. Yeah, no, he was doing a ton of damage, and he was not taking a lot of damage either. Yeah, he was doing when we got to interrogator this Josh or whatever, he did 182,000 damage. Entropic Slam, Rift, Hammer of Twilight were his top 3. His Entropic Slam alone did 130.6k damage. What is this guy doing? I am so confused. All right. Come on. Can we LOS, maybe? Okay. Somebody pulled off the... Congratulations. The flame cactus. Alright. Hello! I hope you are doing well, the flame cactus. It'd be really nice if we had more heals, I swear. Thank you. Appreciate that. No. Seriously, does no one know that by tagging this dude, it pulls the entire rest of the room? How am I still taking damage? I think we would have been okay on that last one had I not taken aggro so I could just focus on it. Don't. You're going to pull the other half of the building now. I gotcha. Okay, I am officially out of mana now.
Your flame has fallen. You shall pay for this treachery.
I think I need to go through and just look at our skills and see what's going on, because we've got to have more healing. I just am not using it. Jeez, man. Okay. I don't mind going again, but stupid stuns, man. About to hit level 23. It'd be nice to get something other than these dungeons, though. Talent should help Malevolent Power Eldritch Eye. Yeah. What I need to do is just go through and figure out. I need to take a quick dungeon break and go through skills and talents. There's level 23 though. Talent that gives you resets on blade, which fast two-handed weapon has been good. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. We'll just need to relook at our talents. Is what we'll need to do after this dungeon. So, Crimp and hello, target something. Jeez. Kind of annoying that Malevolence doesn't reapply Black Blood until it falls off. Yeah. The other thing is I'm still not 100% set on what stat I should be focused on. And boom. That's why I dislike dual stat healers, but it is what it is. It's the class we picked. It's crazy how much damage this guy is just straight up taking. And he doesn't seem to be holding aggro very well. Is that just a problem with Templars? God dang. Yeah, I've had my Abyssal on him the whole time. Where did he go? You. Rez. At 50 int convert it's int and spell power. That's all I need to focus on. I don't need to focus on strength, even though that's part of the dual stat that I have. Because if that's the case, then I'll stop worrying about trying to find strength gear and just worry about getting int gear. Okay. Why am I... There we go. All right. I gotta decline. I gotta look at talents. I mean, I'll say accept, but I mean, I gotta redo talents most likely. Oop, that was not what I wanted to click. Let's see. I need. We just hit what level? 23. Let's see. Blade of the. I'd swap the two on the right for middle. What, these two? For something here in the middle? Because I can't get down this way yet. I mean, I can take that off and grab, like, grab that one just for the boss. Okay. Yeah, I can't get this one yet. So we just won't have the big shield. We'll just go there. Let's see, Blade of the Empire. So that and there will affect the blade. Smashing? Are you talking about Entropic Slam? I'll be honest, I wasn't using any of the slam abilities so that I could keep my mana up. Yes.
Not to leave in an hour. Do you want to go with us to watch the fireworks?
In an hour?
Yeah.
You're going. So, are we leaving the house in an hour, or are you gonna go watch fireworks in an hour? In an hour? Then yes, I'll go. Okay. We have 55 minutes. Forbidden Ritual and Twisted Sanity to swap Malevolent Power and Eldritch Eye. Yeah, I know I can use. I never go but I just haven't been using the slam. So you're saying take Twisted Sanity off and pick up Malevolent Power and Eldritch Eye? I can grab that next level, I guess. Well, 24 is going to be over here, but because I want this one so that I get more healing to the tank. Okay. I'm just going to say we can go. Yeah. Okay. All right. Tank. You take that. On a big pull, go Herald and just blade and slam. Tank heals so much. Okay. Who has aggro? Need it, bud. I don't care. Whew, okay. Feels a little better. Only downside to Herald is I gotta be at 80 insane. Eldritch Eye is insane healing. Okay. As soon as I can get it, I'll go for it. So I don't think I should lose. I mean, I could get rid of Shadow Pendant and pick it up. Again, I'm confused on how I am grabbing aggro from the tank. Did I accidentally turn on? You never even use Eldritch Mend at 30? Okay. Oh, I can't mess with that. feared. It's not good. Dude. What was that, Tank? What the crap? He went from doing okay to just like, nah, I can pull everything. What? What a boneheaded move, man. Oh, look, he died again. Oh, all right. Whew. I love those swords that you have. Oh, I didn't know they had a lightning effect on them. Those are so dope, man. All right. Let's see. It works for stabs too, apparently. Nice. All right. So, have I picked up a helmet yet? Like, I still don't have a freaking helmet. Um. So, if we want to start getting dungeon bags, I think we're gonna have to um drop out a group and then regroup, and then we can start getting dungeon bags again. But either way, I mean, we can do a couple more, and then I'll have to get off. If you're talking about me, Jones, I'm a cultist. If you're talking about Crimp, he is a rune master. Yeah, the spoils. And then Insane over here is a Templar. Yep, haven't gotten any. I haven't gotten a single bag since we started. I have 0 bags. Because I'm not special. Ooh. Crimp, why does it say you're not online? Oh, there it goes. What weapon do I have? Shoot, right now I'm using a strength stam weapon because I thought I needed strength. But if you guys are saying I just need to pour on the int, then I need to redo everything I'm wearing basically. Because I've been trying to do a mix of int and strength. But if I need to just go int spell power. Alright. Let's do a couple more and then I'm gonna have to bounce because we're gonna go watch fireworks tonight, guys. So thank you, thank you. I know it's technically the 5th, but get away from me, you stupid fly. Got it. Finally. Jeez. And of course, there's like 5 more. Ooh, finally a new. Ooh, that was close. Almost backed out of it. New dungeon. Tank. Did you not notice that Healer was not with you? Tank is about to die because Healer is not with group. Told you. I got you, bud. Strength right now only helps with your damage, which does help with tank healing. Okay. So prioritize int and spell power over strength, but strength be good too. Get a little bit of mana while we wait, I guess. Did somebody go talk to Stooge downstairs? Where the heck is he? I knew where he was. It's just I didn't think nobody talked to him. Thanks. I don't think. I mean, I typically don't need those, but I appreciate it. I'll do that at the end of the dungeon. I'll just go and turn that one in. No, he's gonna go do. Is he gonna go do the other boss? Oh, no, I guess we're not. Ah! Okay. Yeah, that makes it so much easier. Thank you guys. Thank you for helping this lowly cultist. That actually says I would lose damage, and I don't think that is an accurate statement. But that's okay. Come on. I need to get high enough to do this. I'm gonna need roll on that. Oh, we're already in combat. Grody. Whew, goodness gracious. Okay. There's one quest done. All right. For now, that's good. All right. We already have that one equipped. Oh, I didn't see him up there. Holy cow. Yeah, why not? Let's pop my book real quick. Whispers of Nezoth increases tilt stats by 12%. I like that one better. Eldritch Mending, and then I want to go teleport out and teleport in because I want to turn in that one quest real quick. Because there's one more quest to turn in. There we go. Oh, Tinky said no. He left. We'll have to re-queue, y'all. Let's see, I could do another, so that would get all primary stats by 12%. What up, Amos? Yeah, I'll just go that route for now. I'll have to do some like deep diving on that. Waiting on a tank. There we go. Nomer. God, what is he doing? He's like all over the place. I'm on Cultist too. Nice. Are you doing heals, DPS, tank? Oh, tank went way far away. Holy cow. No. I won't have time for another one after this, unfortunately. We're gonna go watch fireworks with the kiddos. I'm sure Crimp and why is my brain not functioning today? You can take my place as a healer if you want. Thanks for leaving a bunch of people back here for us to deal with there, Tank. I think that's Vibes. I think that's who that is. Insane. But you probably could join them if you want. I'll invite you to a party. Shoot me a whisper. I can invite you to party, and then I can leave group, and you guys can keep going. And then we'll be back at it again tomorrow. Boom. All right. Dude, his armor look is all over the place. I get strength or intel for my tune. So that's what they were talking about earlier, was that for basically the AoE healing that we do, we want int. For tank healing, we want strength. So what? All right. I'm gonna focus primarily on int with a little bit of strength. Um, Crimp and positive. If you want to keep going, what? Why is he? maybe he's doing a quest. I don't know what he's doing. If we can dip out, that way I can invite him to the group, and then you guys can keep going with him as your healer. My tune is Bad Healer ST. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. He left. Let me outside the dungeon. Let me go to friends list, add friend, Bad Healer ST. Uh, did I spell it wrong? Bad Healer ST. It says it's not finding you. Are you on Vol'jin, Amos? Because it's saying it can't find you. Yeah, it says you're not there. So, but I unfortunately need to get off for the day. Um, if you want to message Crimp or Vibes, you're on Rexar. Yeah, okay, that's why. Because we're on Vol'jin, so um, uh, it's not cross realm yet. But I gotta get off so that I can go finish getting ready to go with these kiddos to go watch some fireworks. Oh, you're good, Amos. You're good. Eventually, all the servers are gonna be squished together anyway. So I will be on tomorrow, probably around the same time, about 6 p.m. Central. So if you guys want to join me again tomorrow, I would greatly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so you know when I do go live. We're gonna keep this guy pushing up till well, there's you someone to play with. Amos, lights on, Rexar. Um, but we'll keep going until Tuesday. Tuesday will be a long day for us to play this, and then Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday coming up will be uh, Final Fantasy 14, and then that's where we're going to do our 3 and 3. We may end up, just depending on how well running both of them is doing, we may end up doing 4 days Ascension and then 2 days of Final Fantasy 14 because I still want to play 14. It's a really fun game for me because I haven't done any of that content yet. So, thank you, Vibes, for jumping in and playing with us today. Thank you, Crimp, for also joining. I really appreciate that. Thank you so. Yes, I play 14. Um, so I do both on this channel now. So just it's kind of a crapshoot right now. Like I'm kind of doing all of this, or I'm doing all of Ascension until we hit Tuesday, and then we'll get into our actual rotation. But thank you so very much for you guys joining. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it. It does help the channel by getting more eyeballs on it. It pushes it higher in the viewability for the algorithm over on YouTube. So thank you for all that you guys do for me. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Stay safe out there. Have fun. But as always, stay legendary. Peace out, heroes.